And I'll explain what is in my thinking mode. I have lost my pen and speaker. We can answer each other room here. Dinesh, just give it back now when you can. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll start writing as I'm talking, okay? So it will be helpful. Now understand how many parties are involved in this. Shopify. Shopify channel, analytics, framework, and billing master. So billing slash plan slash whatever you want to call pricing. I just write it under one roof. Master. Clear? Okay. We are talking about 4 entities here.
Okay.
Okay. Now understand how the things are working, and essentially, in fact, I don't need to have so many lines over here because now I'm going to write what we call as what is it called? Actor action use case diagram. वो Excel में बना के आपको मैं दिखा देता हूँ how this works. Okay. So see how it works. These are the 4 actors that are playing a role. Whenever an app is installed, there is an entry that has happened over here at step 1, correct? You get to know what is the pricing plan which is being used. You agree with this?
Yes.
So we at least know what is that user has subscribed for. Okay. In this plan, what are the elements that he is getting? MAUs and overage. These are the 2 main elements. For this discussions, whatever I am concerned about, I am just talking about that. Okay?
Okay.
So entry has been done for a person that he is now onboarded with the MAUs that he signed up for as per the plan and the overage. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, and this is brought to you by sending details. Shopify channel. Correct? Because it is the channel that Shopify interacts with and pushes this data in our ecosystem. That is how you built it.
Yes.
Very good. Now imagine this is your step 1. That we've got the basic detail. Now look at the actor who's playing a role, which is analytics at step 2, daily count. What does this do? Every day, at the end of the day, Sakshi is running an analytics framework, which is computing the MA. Now, let's not get into a definition of MAUs, which are MAUs on the site or MAUs which are engaged, because she has both. So, keep that discussion outside right now. We'll come to the unit part later. Okay? Criteria later. So, Sakshi is doing a daily count of this. Alright?
Okay.
And in which she has client and MTD details. Now you know what is MTD details?
No, sir. I don't have much idea.
So I'll tell you. Wait. So I'll have to explain this to you. So I'll write a star mark here. And what is the star mark? I'll explain it over here. MTD details are month to date counting of MAUs, add to cards, conversions, and value. Okay. So imagine this is the date is say 1st August. This is 2nd August. I'm just showing you an example. 3rd August. Okay. How she writes over here? She writes MAU. She writes A to C. She writes conversion and she writes value. Okay. She will say on the 1st of August, I saw 275 MAUs, new fingerprints I discovered because every month the clock resets. Now I'll come to that monthly definition of Shopify billing later. Just stick with this for now. Okay? That
Okay.
1st August can be from 16 to 15th also, but for explanation, I'm telling you this.
Hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
There were 32 add to cards, 15 conversions, and value was 23,000. Clear?
Yes.
On 2nd of August, she saw 120 new users came in. So 275 on top and 120 additional. She saw 395 is the revised MAU. MTD MAU means from the beginning of the month till 2nd, I saw 395 unique fingerprints, 44 add to cards, 20 orders, and 30,000 inventory. On 3rd, she saw only 20 new MAUs coming in. So the account will be 415. Just 5 new orders, 49, 22, just 2 conversion, and 32,000. Now this is a raw data, correct?
Yes.
What all you can back calculate from this data? The daily additions on all 4 fronts. MAUs, add to cards, conversion, and conversion value. You agree? Yes.
Yes.
अगर मैंने पहले वाले से ऊपर का फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने एक दिन डेटा भेजना भूल गया तो मैं 3rd को हूं तो मुझे पक्का पता है 415 माइनस 275 इज एडिशन फॉर 2 days.
Hmm.
49 minus 32 is addition for 2 days. 22 minus 15 and 32 minus 23 is addition for 3 days. Correct?
Yes.
This is called as MTD. Clear?
Okay.
Now to achieve this, over here, you need one more field, which is what we understood from the Shopify team, which is start date. And you have to ask them, you remember, we are waiting to ask them this. Yeah. So I'll tell you what is the start date. What our man Ayush explained us. Shopify billing happens based on the date at which Shopify plan is subscribed by the client. तो आप इमेजिन करो आपने इंडिपेंडेंस डे को 15 अगस्त को स्टोर बनाया और $99 का प्लान ऑन किया, बराबर है दीपांशु?
Yes.
उनका बिलिंग 15 से 14, वो 1 to 1 नहीं काम करते.
Hmm.
They bill only once. So this what I see now as MTD is a function of in start date. Now you have to ask Dinesh, you want to ask Ayush, are we getting the start date? Remember we talked about this yesterday. So imagine you have MAUs, you have overage, and you have a start date as the entry, which is a base data. Daily counts, client and MTD details is as you see over here. Did you see them?
Yes.
Sakshi will reset the clock. So I'll write it over here. These things happen. Reset the count based on the billing cycle. Clear?
Hmm.
Now this is the model that we expand. Once you know this, Shopify channel picks this data, pick data, and what is the data you are picking over here? Client and additional count. I am deliberately writing additional count because in future we may choose that count is A to C. Currently it is MA. And this you push it to Shopify. API receives API called from your side. So API, what do you call when somebody calls the API? This API get. And here I put it over here. Picks data, calls API with the same data. Clear?
So ये जो एडिशनल काउंट्स है वो ये जो MTD वाला है वही भेजना है ना सर उनमें ये सारे?
एग्जैक्टली, एग्जैक्टली, बिकॉज शॉपिफाई कैसे चलता है मैं आपको बताता हूँ. शॉपिफाई सेज if you send me number 10 as a overage, I will add it in my billing as 10. Next day, if you send me 20, I will add 20 to existing count that you have given me. And at the end of the billing cycle, I will bill it and I will reset the count to 0.
ओके.
समझा?
हम्म.
Now, if you want this to be a foolproof system, I just wanted to check over here and I'll write a separate 3-star here. And the 3-star meaning is, Dinesh, please check if we don't get the start date from Shopify or it's not reliable, can we get current billable overage count? So we will check it before calling the API, and we know the count is set to 0, it only pass 0. So before sending, if he knows, oh, count is set to 0 means it is billed, then we will stop doing it and we'll again start counting it based on the plan. And if the count is 0, stop sending the data. Or by the way, when I have written over here fixed data, यहाँ पे एक calculation है दीपांशु, so don't forget that. I'll make this call API as 4 stars. I just wanted to show you this. ये जो है ना, this based on the subscribe plan, there are fixed MAUs which are billed as the part of the plan. If total MTD total is less than equal to MAU subscribed, don't send the data to overage API. Else, send the difference on a daily basis. Clear?
ओके. सो ये जो एपी है वो डेली बेसिस पे कॉल होगी और उसमें जो डिफरेंस होगा लास्ट डे का वही मुझे सिर्फ सेंड करना है.
Exactly.
ओके.
So, I just want to show the linear billing of MoverNet and these guys,
Which software?
Lana Cost and Bitla.
हाँ.
Both of them come on a 30-day cycle, and like you said, from the day that they have started, 30 days, 30 days, 30 days.
So उनका billing ऐसे ही.
So this one, they Mover gets on 28 or 27th of a month, whereas Lana Cost gets it on the 15th
So
of a month.
our idea is absolutely right. Everything is built around start date. So Dinesh, you have two options to ask Ayush. Can we get a confirmed start date or a confirmed event that billing is processed where the current count will become 60? Okay? Because the moment they process the overage, I'm sure Shopify is 60 to 80 on some basis. So, guys, Saurabh, any doubts? I thought I'll explain it to you in detail in terms of how I've understood it. But please go ahead.
Yeah, we'll draw data model first because that dedicated.
हाँ नहीं but जो बताया वो समझा क्या?
Yeah.
Are there any doubts in my explanation is what I'm asking?
Some questions to pinpoint the data model. I'll just frame them. Yeah, I'll send it out.
No problem. But I'm saying prima facie you've understood how it works, right? That was very important. ठीक है. दीपांशु basic समझे?
यस.
Okay. And now I'll share this Excel use it as a reference, and please build your questions and we'll address them ASAP.
ओके.
Thank you. See you guys.
एंड सर,
बोलो, इधर ही हूँ, जा नहीं रहा हूँ.
ये जो हमें बिल करना पड़ेगा वो हम प्रोडक्शन पे ही करेंगे ना, क्योंकि इसी सबमिशन में भी हमें ये चाहिए ना, ये वाला पर्टिकुलर ओवरेज का.
प्रोडक्शन में मतलब बाद में प्रोडक्शन में डालना ही है ना, नहीं तो सबमिट कैसे होगा. मतलब प्लेग्राउंड के शॉपिफाई चैनल प्रोडक्शन में ही है ये.
नो, मतलब जो क्रोन में जो चेंजेस है ना वो हमने डेव में किए थे.
नहीं
तो
नहीं, Dipanshu, only in prod. We put this on only in prod, and we'll make it very light so that मतलब कुछ भी change होता है, this doesn't get affected.
Start date is now. Okay. So I have done the explanation to the best possible level I can. Try and break this and see whether I missed anything, and I'll share the data with you. Okay. I'm sending this Excel right away in the group.
ओके.
Bye guys.
Every other